Okay, y'all can hear me? I think it should be fine. Okay. Just give me a minute. No more person already. I'm starting already. Okay, today we are going to do a class on acne gel and facial scrub. So for a start, right, I will explain a little bit on acne and what is acne now, because a lot of y'all doesn't know. Okay, still got people coming in. Okay. Okay. We understand about what is acne first for today. Okay, acne is actually a skin condition that occurs when the hair follicles become plugged with oil with dead skin cells. So basically, right, whitehead, blackhead, pimples, all these are considered as acne. It's not just okay, it's not just those you see those swollen pimple, then you call it as acne. No. Even your blackhead, whitehead, all this is considered as acne. Yeah? Okay, so let us look into the different types of acne. Okay, first, okay, we have whiteheads. Whiteheads are basically you see those whenever you don't clean your face properly, so they will form a very, very small, tiny little dots. Okay, that was called whiteheads. Normally, these do not have any pulse inside. Okay, and you normally will see a little bit of white pop up. So for blackheads, mostly are around your nose area and the cheek area. Okay, you can see black spots on top of it. Okay, for pimples, this is very straightforward. Okay, they are papules with pulse at their tip. So you see those are very, those a bit like swollen a little bit in white color. Okay, and when you press it, there's pus coming out. These are considered as pimples. Okay, so there are pimples where you don't see the white color thingy, so it's like whole lump in red color. These are called nodules. These are large, solid, painful lumps that is under the skin. Okay, so there are more severe type of acne where you see we classify as acne skin. A lot of painful pus filling lumps under the skin, and normally you can see peeling around the skin. So it's actually something like that. The second photo below, this is called a cystic lesion. Okay, for normal acne on the top, right, actually when it actually occurs when, because everybody has facial hair on our face or even body everywhere, so the opening of the hair growth, right, if it's blocked with a layer of dead skin and oil, right, it will actually cause acne. So if let's say, right, it is infected with bacteria, okay, it will become more serious. So you can see that it actually changed into the bottom picture here, okay? The bottom picture there is called cystic acne. It actually is the most severe form of acne lah. So normally you see those people with a lot of one patch here, one patch there. All these are called cystic lesion. Okay, this actually the infection is actually very deep into your epidermis, it's very deep into the skin layer. So, which is why you can see the big swollen, very huge swollen forming up. Okay, so what exactly causes acne? So we need to understand the cause first before we know how to prevent it, or or to resolve it. So I go into a little bit details. Okay, acne is actually caused by excess oil production. So basically, like say if you are on a very dry skin, okay, your face will naturally produce a lot of oil, actually more oil than usual, because it's a natural reaction of our skin. So when this excess oil becomes actually cause the imbalance of your skin, okay, they will cause a blockage on your follicles. So once they are actually blocked, the follicles are actually blocked, right? Okay, the hair cannot come out. The hair cannot come out already. Then it will cause the acne to form. Okay, and then this is where the bacteria come in. So you imagine all the dirty things actually trapped here cannot come out. Okay, so it will cause a bacterial infection. Okay, when the bacterial infection, it actually trigger inflammation, you know, a more severe infection that will cause into a cystic acne, which means a more severe acne. Okay, so this is a picture that explains that. So this is actually our face. Okay, this is the skin layer, and our hair follicles. So whenever the hair follicles here cannot grow out, right? There's a layer, you see this layer is the oil segment here. Actually, they block the way of the hair follicles coming out. That's why it causes the acne to form. Okay, actually acne typical actually appear on your face, your forehead, chest, back, some even, you know, at body, like, you know, your breast, everywhere. Anywhere there is hair follicles, okay, there will be chances where the acne will cause. So it's not just restricted to your face, but our face has higher chances because our face produces more oil than other parts of the body, yeah? Okay? So acne also actually certain things will trigger acne to worsen, or, you know, to suddenly appear. Okay, it could be hormones, it could be medication, it could be diet, it could be your stress, it could be your sleep patterns. It can be a lot of things. It can be a lot of things. So we need to know what is the cause of the acne first before we can decide, especially on you're using essential oil. Yeah? Okay, so we talk about the relation between the exfoliation and acne. Why do I put acne gel class and facial scrub class together? Because actually there's a link between them. Okay, by exploiting often, right, or, you know, regularly, or if you don't exploit at all, okay, your acne actually will worsen. Because you imagine all the dead skin and all oil stuck there. If you don't exploit it outright, the pores will clog even further. So a lot of people will think that, you know, my skin has a lot of acne here and there. It's not suitable for exfoliation, but this is not correct. Actually, you should exfoliate instead, because we need to actually remove all the dead skin, you know, all the excess oil, so that when you apply the treatment, right, the skin will actually absorb better. Okay, so it actually allows the acne treatment to penetrate deeper because the top layer is actually removed. Okay, there's nothing blocking them, so the absorption is actually faster and easier. Okay, so actually exfoliation also reduce the appearance of scar and discoloration, because when you actually exfoliate, right, you actually generate the skin cells to generate faster. So the skin cells renewal is faster. Actually, it heals the any existing wound faster. At the same time, right, our face will be more radiant. Okay, so once they actually speed up the skin cell renewal by using blood circulation, because you are, you know, rubbing and etc., right, it actually boosts the collagen production. So in another way, right, actually regular scrubbing can give you a more radiant, more firm face. Okay, so we go into deeper about exfoliation. Okay, exfoliation, there is two types lah. The first one is actually physical exfoliation, where most people will know lah. Okay, is you're using a kind of rough material as you scrub, you rub the dead cells away. Okay, so this is called physical exfoliation. Okay, ideally, okay, once a week or once every 2 weeks. Okay, for sensitive or thin skin. If let's say you are a normal skin and everything, I will show you later on what is the ideally schedule for exfoliation. Okay, so it's actually recommended that you use salt, sugar as a rough material, you know, instead of baking soda, because baking soda is very harsh on the face. Okay, certain times, right, I have seen people actually coaching people to use baking soda, you know, uh, rice. There's a lot of choices lah. But actually, the most ideal is using salt or sugar, and make it fine sugar, especially you're using on your face. Don't use those a bit bigger one, those type of sugar. No, that one is actually very harsh on the face. Okay. Okay. So the ideal frequency of doing a physical exploration, which means by doing a facial scrub, okay, for dry and sensitive skin, maximum 2 times a week, okay. Oily and acne skin, maximum of 3 times a week, and normal and combi skin is also maximum of 2 times a week. So if let's say you don't have so much time, you know, like some people will tell me that they are very busy and so, okay, you can do once a week. Okay, maximum you can drag is twice, once every 2 weeks lah. So if the longer you drag, right, the more build out you have on your skin, the chances of you having breakout is higher. Okay, because our skin cell renewal takes about 30 days. So every 30 days, the skin cell actually will generate new skin cells and everything. Okay, so we talk about another type of exploration which most people doesn't know. This is called chemical exfoliation. Okay, it's actually a method using acid to loosen the connection between the cells, causing them to slot away. So basically, is you apply something on, okay, so that something actually contains the kind of acid actually to loosen the connection between the dead cell and your skin. So it will cause them to actually slot out. So depending on the ingredients you use, the frequency varies, because some of the ingredients are very harsh, very strong chemical. So you are not advisable to use very often. But some of the ingredients are actually very mild, to the extent that you can use it daily. So it depending on what kind of ingredients you use. Okay. Example of such method is using mask. Actually, if you are not aware, actually by doing mask, right, you're actually doing a kind of exploration of your skin cells. Okay, so I will go into deeper details of what kind of mask. Okay, generally nowadays there are a lot of very popular masks. Okay, one type of mask most people will use is actually sheet mask. Okay, sheet masks are okay, depending on the ingredients. Okay, you can use it daily for some, but some of the ingredients, especially those contains anti-aging property, or very heavy whitening properties. These are you're not supposed to use daily, because this will cause your skin to thinner. Okay, and once your skin is very thin, okay, it will become very, very sensitive. Okay, another type of very, very popular mask we see is bubble mask. Okay, nowadays a lot lah. I know some of the very, very hit brand out there. There's a lot. Okay, bubble mask you can maximum use of 2 to 3 times a week. Okay, because of the chemical use, the chemical that actually produce those bubbles are actually harsher than some of the sheet masks, so not recommended for daily use. Okay, the third type I will talk about will be clay mask. Okay, this type of clay mask you can do it yourself, you can buy outside. There's a lot of type lah. So this clay are actually using bentonite clay. Okay, so this is also maximum twice a week. Okay, because bentonite clay is actually quite a very strong chemical. Okay. So these 3 masks I show today is basically the mask that I use lah. Okay, so I just randomly take the picture and just put it in. So you can use any type, any brand, of mask is your choice, but just have to be aware of what is the ingredient inside. You always read them, okay? So we talk about the recipe of the acne gel, okay? This recipe is actually good for 3 months. Okay, I will recommend you putting in the fridge first because when it's very cool and when you apply on, right, it's actually very cooling. So especially when you have very inflamed or swollen one, once you apply it on, it's actually very comfortable. Okay, so I'm using calendula gel. Okay, 4 grams of jojoba oil. Okay, 10 drops of tea tree essential oil. 5 drops of geranium essential oil, 3 drops of lemongrass essential oil. So basically, it's very simple. Okay, you just mix the calendula gel and the jojoba together. Okay, you add in the essential oil and you blend it well. Okay, you pour in any type of tubes of container that for easy application. For me, right, I choose this type of tube. So this is actually a lip balm tube lah. So why did I choose this tube is because you just squeeze and dip. So it's actually easier. Okay, you can take a screenshot of this before I move on. Okay. You can use it on the acne spot 2 to 3 times a day. So normally is after you cleanse your face, after toner, you put this on before you put anything else on. Okay. So if let's say you use a serum or moisturizer, so the proper procedure will be cleansing. Okay, toner, then you put this gel before you put on serum, and the last part is always the moisturizer. Okay. So for the scrub today, I will be doing, it's actually a lavender facial scrub, okay? So the recipe, actually you can keep up to 6 months, okay? I'm using 150 grams of Epsom salt, 76 grams of grapeseed oil, okay? 10 ml of vitamin E oil, okay? 2 drops of lavender, 2 drops of tea tree, and a tablespoon of grinded lavender. Tablespoon meaning it's actually 15 grams. 1 tablespoon is 15 grams. Okay, so you mix the Epsom salt together with grapeseed oil and vitamin E oil. Okay, then you stir them. Okay, when it's mixed well, then you add in the essential oils. Okay, after that, you add in the grinded lavender, and then you continue stirring. Okay, and you mix thoroughly. Okay, then you pour into the container and use it only when necessary lah. So you can use it maybe twice a week. Okay, so in between, for me, right, I will do this type of schedule that is for physical scrubbing, right? I will use like once a week or twice a week, depending whether I remember or not lah. So on other days, right, I will put on mask. So actually, I'm like in between doing it. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, you take a screenshot of this before I move on. Okay, today I will not be doing this DIY clay mask, but because I mentioned it earlier, so I will just show you the recipe. Okay, so this recipe is only for one-time use. So very easy, 2 teaspoons of bentonite clay. 1 teaspoon is 5 grams, so it's 10 grams. Okay, 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. Okay, 1 drop of frankincense oil, 1 drop of lavender. Okay, 1 drop of tea tree. Okay, just a minute. You need the, okay. Done? Done, I move on. Okay. So this is very straightforward. Okay, you just take the bentonite clay. It's actually in a powder form. You just mix the vinegar together and you stir well. Remember, if you are using bentonite clay, never use metal spoon or metal bowl. So if let's say you prefer very thick mask, okay, you can add additional of half teaspoon, maybe additional of 2.5 gram. That means it's 12.5 gram of clay and 10 gram of apple cider vinegar, okay? You add in the essential oil, you blend it well, then you apply on your skin, okay? To avoid your eyes and mouth area, okay? So you let it dry for 5 to 15 minutes, okay? Then you just wash off, okay? You can take a photo of this. Okay. Okay, I will go on to the DIY class today. Just give me a minute now. Okay. For a start, right, I will be doing acne gel. Okay, I have done a few earlier on. So basically, it's actually something like that. Okay, this I will be giving it out to Lucky Draw later on. So, so the tube is like that. Okay, so it's very easy. Just open it up. Okay, you will need a calendula gel. Okay, what is calendula gel? It's something like that. Okay, can y'all see? Okay, this I bought it from iHerb for I think $13 plus lah. So it's actually 75 gram, and you will use about 12 gram only. So this one can use quite a couple of times. Okay, the jojoba is actually measured here. Okay, so this is a very simple thing. So I will just squeeze 12 gram inside. Oops. Okay. Okay. So I will mix it. Okay. So when you see, when you pour in, it's actually separated. So the color actually will change. Okay. As I stir. Okay. As I stir, it will become milky. Okay. Not sure whether you can see. Okay. It's very milky. Okay. So once it becomes very milky like this, let me push forward because I didn't realize you can see. Okay. Once it's become a very milky texture like that, okay, then we add in the essential oil. Okay. Okay, 10 drops of tea tree. This one no more already. Okay. geranium, 5 drops. Okay, lemongrass, okay, 2 drops. Oh, sorry, 3 drops. Okay. So after that, you just mix it well. Okay. Then I will just pour it into the tubes. Okay, so it's done. Okay, this is very, very easy, very simple. Okay, store in the fridge for when you apply, so you will have the very, very cooling sensation. Okay, this is the 5 one. The 5 I will be bringing out later on. I actually did them earlier on. Okay, this is very easy. Okay, we move on to facial scrub. Okay, facial scrub, right? I will be using a bottle like this. Okay, this one is I already done. Okay, this actually comes with a spoon for easier usage. Okay, so this is about 250 gram. Okay, so I actually made 2 of them earlier. Okay, so later on I'll be giving out this as well. Okay, so we go into about Epsom salt. I think I don't have to mention, you all know what is it lah, and grapeseed oil, vitamin E. So for grinded lavender, okay, so the lavender that we bought actually comes in this type of form. So it's a 1 whole packet. Okay, so normally I will pour 15 gram into a grinder, any type of grinder, as long as you can grind them into powder form like this. So it's actually, you can see the difference. Okay, so it's a little bit darker, you know, this is a bit purplish. Okay, so for the facial scrub, okay, 150 gram of Epsom salt. So the salt I already have measured here. Okay, so sometimes, right, Epsom salt, when you store wrong, right, it will become lumpy. So what I do is normally I will take a glove and I will just break them up. Okay, so it's something like that. Okay, it will be like powder form like that. Okay, and then you need 76 gram of grapeseed oil. Okay, I already measured earlier to save that time here. Okay, so basically you just pour this in. So as I pour, you'll see. Okay, 10 ml of vitamin E oil. Okay. Okay, stir. Very simple. Just stir. Make sure that all the Epsom salt is covered with the oils. Okay. Okay, then I will add in the lavender powder. So you see the changes, now it's like that. So when I add in, You stir, okay? So it become like that. See? Okay, then we add in the essential oils. Okay, lavender, 2 drops. Okay, and tea tree, 2 drops. Okay. And you just stir. You can do it and give it one try, and especially on your scrub it on your skin here. You just scrub one hand and you compare the other. You can see the difference. Okay, all our skin actually produce dead skins and hair follicle. So this part of the hand is where you're mostly, I don't think anybody ever do scrub lah. So actually when you scrub, you can see the difference. This instantly will become very smooth and very white. Okay. So normally after scrub, must remember if you are doing be it facial scrub or body scrub, right? After that, you must put the serum and everything. So that's the best time where the skin actually absorb faster and deeper. Okay. So if the ending product will be just something like that. Okay. So I will just find a container and put them in like this, and you can put it everywhere lah. So when you want to use, just take a few scoop lah. So depending your face size lah, okay? Okay. So if let's say your skin is actually a lot of wounds, right? You can just apply a layer on it instead of really scrubbing it. So you just apply a layer on it, leave it for maybe about 3 to 5 minutes, then you wash off. But the Epsom salt, I choose Epsom salt instead of sugar because Epsom salt is very, very mild and very small. It's more gentle on face, okay, compared to sugar lah. So out of all the choices, I would choose Epsom salt. Okay, but for body, of course, you must use a more harsher one. Then body, you can use sugar, you know. But for face, I will always use Epsom salt. Okay, so I will not put in the container already. So it's myself. Okay, let me see. Do you all have questions? Let me see. Any questions you'll type in? Geraldine, okay. Using of extractor, right? It's not that can, but then right, you are not professional to do it. So sometimes right, you don't squeeze it completely off. Okay, so you might leave the pus inside instead. Okay, so once you leave the pus inside instead, right, it's like 没有断根 something like that. So it will continue to grow and grow and grow again. And using extractor, right, there is a method lah. So if you don't have the necessary skills, right, you will leave a lot of scar. Okay, so I will always recommend, right, I don't squeeze them. Okay, I will put acne patch or acne gel or anything. I don't normally squeeze my acne. Sometimes I will have it, here, here, here. Okay. Okay. Any other oil is advisable or jojoba? Oh no, you can use jojoba, you can use grapeseed, even our FCO. So these three is actually quite okay. Evening prime rose oil, if you have, also can. Okay. Any more other questions? Oh, no problem. Okay, if no questions, okay, calendula. Okay, Betty, I will not suggest that because calendula, right, actually has the skin healing properties and it's actually for skin healing, especially for those insect bite lah, inflammation wound lah. So it's actually less greasy also and no paraben. So normally I will not replace with aloe vera gel. I will use it. I will use calendula because I want the ingredient inside the calendula gel. Okay. If no more question, can you all let me take a photo before I move on? Thank you. Open camera, camera. Okay. Just give me a minute. Okay. You all still need anything? No need anything. I will go to the lucky draw part. Okay. Okay. You all can go and think of the question while I key in the names and everything. Okay, I will check back later in a bit. Okay, total I have, let me see, 7 to give away today. Okay. Okay. Okay, almost done. Just give me another 2 minutes. Okay. Okay, let me go back to the question. Any oils to clear scar in face? Okay, for scar, right, you only can lighten it slowly. So I will use some healing oil like frankincense, okay, myrrh, um, helichrysum, all this type of oil. Or easier, right, just use immortal. Immortal is very, very effective of lightening scar and in black pigmentation. Okay. Okay, let me go on to this. Okay, I will be okay. So you check if your names are all here. I didn't miss anybody. If I miss anybody, you must let me know now. Okay, then if I never miss anyone, then I will start drawing 5 different person for the angel. Okay, remember this only can cook for 3 months. So when you receive it, probably it's about 2.5 months. So store in the fridge. Okay, Amy, 恭喜你啊。Okay, next. Okay, Vigila Goku. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrongly. Let me write down first. Okay, third one. Wow. Ashley, congrats. Why I feel I always speak your name. Okay, next. Okay, congratulations, Felicia, congrats. Okay, the last one will be Jacqueline. Congrats, Jacqueline. So now I left with 2 scrub. So this bottle I will wrap and send over. Okay. See, let's see. Congrats, Geraldine. You win before. Betty. Okay. So I have my 7 winners here. Okay. Do you have any questions more? No more questions? So if let's say you doesn't know where to contact me, okay, I will show you this. Let's see, share screen. Okay. So to redeem your prizes or to ask me any question, okay, you can WhatsApp me or you can just join our group chat. Okay. So your prizes not redeem one I will redraw again because I have one unclaimed prizes and I have no idea who is the person and I'm going to redraw at the end of this month everything together. Okay. Any more other questions? Okay, no more question. I will end the call.